Hey guys, Troy Dooley, MLM Help Desk. I'm drinking Start from Revolution. They put out a couple of products, Start and Defense. And I'm doing a 5-part series on this company, and this isn't one of them. But I had to bring this up. I've been doing some due diligence on Derek Bros. And I've got to ask this question, which I did in the title. Can Derek Bros be trusted? Is he the kind of guy that you can trust to be the co-founder and really the loudest voice for this company, for any network marketing company? I mean, crying out loud, let's think about this for a second. He's never been in network marketing before, never been in a distributor in the field. You know, so how much can he be trusted? Because he comes from the outside. He doesn't come from the inside. I analyzed that, especially as I was doing my due diligence and drinking the product. Which, if you guys like apples, you're going to love this. This is a cran apple flavor. I love this thing. But listening to me for a second here. I want to share this with you. Derek's got a very diverse background. From growing up homeless, basically, living out of a vehicle and a U-Haul trailer, to becoming one of the most well-respected leaders in not just communications, telecommunications, wireless communications, but in fighting for what he believes is justice in some cases, for what he believes in at the core level, his principles. So as I started studying him and started making some calls and started reading on the net, I'm going to put some videos up here on the blog post itself. But I kept coming back to this. Can Derek Bros be trusted to lead a network marketing company? I did a little bit of background search and said, okay, where did he first join? Where did he come into play in network marketing? Found out the practice company where he wasn't even really a part of it, but through a series of circumstances was brought into the mix to do some technology stuff, and then things went south. Made me wonder, how many times can you trust network marketers? Because see, isn't that what it's about at the end of the day? It's not about whether you're somebody that's a network marketer or somebody that's not, whether you're on the inside or not, whether you've been a distributor or not. It's about the ethics of the individual. Can you trust that person, period? Is that the kind of person that you would want to come home and sit down at the table with? Is it somebody that you could trust with your wife, with your daughter, with your son? Is it somebody that, when the going got tough, would still be there for you? It's about, when you got to go before a Senate subcommittee, are you going to send Derek Bros to fight for your crusade and fight for your cause? And can you trust him? When you're going up against some crazy reporters on CNBC, and they know that this guy they're going to be interviewing happens to be a conservative individual, can you trust to send Derek Bros to fight the fight? That's the question. And see, I've been studying. I told you, I've been digging deep here. And the more I've gotten to know Derek personally, the more I've checked behind the scenes with other people, the more I realize that I would trust Derek Bros to lead a network marketing company. I believe that after talking to him as many times as I have, late night, early morning, after being on his radio show and listening to what he believes in, after talking with some of the distributors out there and seeing how they feel, I believe Derek Bros is the kind of person that you can trust inside or outside of network marketing. I don't believe that he's for sale. I don't believe he's for hire. I believe when he decides he wants to go somewhere, or he decides he wants to be a part of a company, that's what he does. In talking to him, and you're going to see this in this upcoming series we're going to do, I've seen him surround himself with people that make up for his weaknesses. Where he's a powerful go-getter, visionary type of entrepreneur, which you need. Reminds me a lot of BK Barreto, to be quite honest, man, because BK owns the company, but he doesn't run the company. He has a CEO that does that. Well, Derek co-founded a company and was smart enough to go out there and find somebody that's the organizational person, is the glue, if I could say, on the whole project. And he runs the show while Derek's out here focusing on what entrepreneurs focus on. If you think this is a company that's probably going to get a positive review by Troy Dooley and MLM Help Desk, you're right. Is it the perfect company? No, it's not. Matter of fact, this drink right here, as much as I like it, it's a whole food supplement. So it's going to taste considerably different than what you'd see from some other companies that put together energy drinks, because they're trying to do it a little bit different. When you take and use Defense, which I also like, you find out that it's got a little bit different flavor because it's a whole food type deal. But is this a company that I think has the principles and the fundamentals to be a successful network marketing company? One that has powerful leadership, one that has excellent products, one that has a decent comp plan where you can make money, and one that loves the distributors in the field and are willing to do whatever it takes to make it happen? Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, Derek may be one of only a handful of CEOs that are willing to terminate people if they break the fundamental rules of taking care of the whole company, not just their ego. Doing things that could drive the company into lawsuits, drive the company into compliance issues. It's going to be interesting as we do this series starting next week. It's Freedom Week. It's when the country started from a revolution. And I believe it'll be a good time to start a 5-part series. Not just on Revolution, but on a variety of companies that are making rebounds, that are coming out. This one just happens to be at the top of the list. Folks, live life like it's an epic adventure. Have an awesome 4th of July Freedom Weekend. Remember, we still have troops fighting for our rights of free speech, for you to agree and disagree with me, the freedom for us to live and to be able to do what we do. That's what these troops are fighting for. You remember that. Hats off to them. Semper Fi, Marines. Thank you, all you soldiers out there. This is rocking. All you Navy squids, you guys have done great. And Fly Boys, we couldn't do it without you. Yes, and the girls. We've got some great videos we'll be putting up this weekend showing the power, the real power behind the military, this new breed of soldier and Marine and sailor that are females. When you see what they can do with guns, when you see what they can do with an airplane, with an Apache helicopter, my hat's off to them in a big way. Folks, live life like it's an epic adventure. We'll see you at the top.